So Donald Trump is going to be getting aggressively involved with the 2026 midterms as if he's actually running in the races himself. Now, this is critical information because he knows he is breaking so many laws that if Republicans ever lose power at midterms, and more importantly, after 2026, he's going to be spending the rest of his life draining his funds on lawyers to defend him, right? Okay, so now the economy is tanking. Over 1 million people have lost their jobs directly as a result of Donald Trump's policies and tariffs. And you have a lot of Trump supporters that are turning. When I say a lot, enough to make a difference at midterms, enough where they may not bother to show up to vote at all at midterms, or they might actually show up to vote for Democrats. Enough that a lot of people are going to get registered to vote as Democrats because now they've been indifferent and apathetic about voting, and now their lives are being affected by his policies. The concern we have to pay attention to is that being in this Trump cult is an addiction, okay? So when he and all the Republicans running at midterms come out with all the woke platforms, knocking down DEI, all that kind of bullshit that has nothing to do with the economy, it's going to reactivate people's allegiances, even though it's an addiction to an occult. It'll wake up the brain circuitry and they'll go back voting for Republicans because Donald Trump said so, even though they woke up for a moment and figured out he's just a piece of shit who's been lying to everybody. We have to keep this in mind, that this is what's going to happen. Now, I'm going to tell you personally, when it comes to the 2026 presidential election, I literally am not going to support anybody who doesn't come out with aggressive platforms to investigate and charge everybody who's committed treason and who has broken all sorts of financial laws with insider trading and so forth. I don't want to hear from them. If you're going to take the high road and exclusively keep it on the subject of the economy, I'm just not going to support that candidate. I want to hear a candidate be as aggressive as the Republican candidates are going to be with reactivating the whole woke platform, anti-woke platform. I want to hear that they're going to develop departments to investigate every single ICE officer who violated somebody's rights, beat them up, and not only charge them criminally, go after all of them and charge them criminally, but claw back the $50,000 sign-on bonuses that they received. I want to hear that Pete Hegseth and others behind his decisions in the military are going to be charged with treason for violating international laws and our own laws to go through Congress to approve the kind of military actions he's been taking. I want to hear that every single politician, both Democrats and Republicans, who became millionaires in 2025 because Donald Trump and his messaging on tariffs was done to completely make the stock market do this so that they can buy down here with insider trading and sell up here, that they're all going to be charged criminally. Ask Martha Stewart, who barely did any of that they all should be charged. Like, I don't want to hear some peacemaker, let's turn the page. And, if we don't set a precedent and charge people criminally, devote resources to do that so that this never happens again, then what is the fucking point? Those are my thoughts.